All right, cool. Cones in a line. Let's get our warm up in. For time. Just go in there. Let me spotlight me. So that's done. Cool. Just up and back. So we're going up to your 6 cones and then back. The back pedal is just as important as the forward motion. One more. Cool. 3 feet in. So it's 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, and then back pedal back. Really focus on the back pedal. As you saw, those midfielders, not only can they keep the ball, they can change direction, and all of those midfielders, after they did some moves and stuff, they were able to pass the ball pretty well. Two more. Cool. Typewriter through. So side to side. And then once you go typewriter back, get it out of the way now. And then typewriter. Quick, 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 quick. And then backwards. Maybe a little slower. Pivot your head. Back. Typewriter. Good. And then coming back. And if we do start next week, we'll have a week of practice. And I think Coach Rob said he wanted to take the 4th of July weekend off. Typewriter. So we may go for a week just so we get comfortable of getting in a car and traveling again and getting to practice. And you have a week off to get sort of things situated, and then we'll go get on after that. Cool. Up and back. So you're going to sideways up through the cones, back through the cones, up through the cones, back to the cones, up to the cones, back to the cones. And we're going to go back the same way. That way we can do both feet, and we don't kill a lot of time. So quick feet, leading with the right, coming back with the left. If you don't know where your soccer gear is, make sure you find it before next week, just in case we do have practice. All things are leading that way, but we'll see how it turns out. One more time. Cool. Over the top, quickly over the top. So leading with the right, coming back with the left. Leading with the right, coming back with the left. Leading with the right, coming back with the left. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. And again, right. And left. Good. This time we're doing the same thing, just keeping the knee a little higher. Rather than the low contacts, up higher. And then back with the left. Up high over the cone. One more time. Cool, little rotation here, right foot in, circle out, quick. And then going back left. My arms automatically come out a little bit, give myself some balance. If you're shielding the ball, your arms will be there to support you. Finding that base. But we still want to get our hips nice and loose so we can change direction quickly. Obviously, the quicker you do it, the quicker you'll be in the game. Last time through. Cool. Next one is going to be up 2, back 1, up 2, back 1, up 2, all the way back. And I'll say it and do it at the same time. So I'm up 2, back 1, up 2, back 1, up 2, and then back pedal all the way back. Once again, up 2, back 1, up 2, back 1, up 2, back pedal all the way back. Up 2, back 1, up 2, back 1, up 2, back 1, back pedal all the way back. 3 more just like that. Up 2, back 1, up 2, back 1, up 2, all the way back. Up 2, back 1, up 2, back 1, up 2, back 1, all the way back. Up 2, back 1, up 2, back 1, up 2, and all the way back. Perfect. Simple dribbling through the 6 cones. Right? Dominant foot. Just dribble how you can through the cones. Maybe it's one touch all the way around the cones. Okay, so when you get to the end of the cones, speed dribble back, toe down, hit your laces, come back again. So once again, it's just back, through. If you're really good and you don't fumble like I just did, it's a touch, touch, touch through the cones, speed dribble back, and we go again. So it's touch, 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 come all the way back. Let me mute everyone. All the way back. The quicker you do it, touch, 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 and then all the way back. Yeah, 3 more just like that. Should be a little quicker than me. We'll get through all the cones, quick, quick, quick. Yeah, touch, 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 all the way back. Last one. Cool, non-preferred foot or my left foot. Now, I'm still gonna try to do it 1, 1, 1, but we'll see how it goes. So touch, 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 and then all the way back with my left foot, using my left foot to get all the way back. Okay, we'll do 6 more of those. If you finish your 6, keep going. Hopefully you're faster than me. Try to get 10 before coach gets 6. Remember, the speed dribble back is just as important. That's changing speed. We want to be able to change speed. We'll work on changing direction, and we'll go from there. I got 3 more in me. Touch, touch, touch. Speed dribble all the way back. Touch again, touch, touch. Speed dribble all the way back. Last time for me. Good, you guys are moving pretty quick. I like it. All right, cool. Next one here, you can use the cones or not use the cones, but what I'm looking for, I'm gonna pick these up because these are in the way, the square. You're touching with your right foot to the outside to clear space, and then you can either use your instep or dribble to come back. Then you touch it outside again, bring it back, touch it outside. So you're giving yourself like a little hop in between to get open. So it's about, it's about 6 feet. So as far as you're supposed to be away from a player, right? I touch, I go 6 feet across, and then I come back across. Then I touch. I sort of shuffle, and then I get there. Then I touch, and then shuffle, and get there. So work on that, and then just speed dribble all the way back to the beginning. Once again, pinky toe to the outside, bring it back to the middle. Pinky toe to the outside, bring it back to the middle. Pinky toe to the outside, bring it back to the middle. Pinky toe to the outside, bring it back to the middle. Pinky toe to the outside, bring it back to the middle, and then speed dribble back. Right? And look, I'm probably going slower than I'm talking, but I get there. Ah, that's a lot better. And then speed dribble back. Okay, so touch it to the outside with your pinky toe, bring it back to the inside, touch it back outside, inside, outside, inside, and be able to do that, and then speed dribble back. 4 more of those. Pinky toe, bring it in. Pinky toe, pinky toe, bring it in. And there's a little shuffle in between to get you to the outside to get your step. Step, bring it back into the center. Touch, step, bring it back into the center. Touch, step, bring it back into the center. And that's me doing it slow. Obviously, when you're game speed, you're just doing it. One more time as I watch you guys. Good stuff. I like it. Your knees are bent, your toes are down, you're on the balls of your feet, your center of gravity is low. All those things help you be able to move a lot faster and keep that center of balance and be able to keep the ball. As we watched the video before we showed up, you saw those midfielders really possess the ball and able to do tricks and flicks and stuff because they have a good center of balance. Good players have balance. Perfect. All right, left foot. All right, so I touch it with my pinky toe. I catch it with my instep and bring it back to the middle. And I touch it with my pinky toe. Catch it, bring it inside again. It's just a touch, touch. Okay, so I'm not really going inside the cones. I just use the cone as where I'm supposed to be. So I'm 6 feet here. Bring it back in, 6. Then coming back in. Then bring it out, bring it back in, and then speed dribble back. Okay. So I have that little hop to your step. I sort of shuffle, then I bring it back inside, touch it, shuffle, bring it back inside, touch it, shuffle, bring it back inside, and then speed dribble back. Okay, keep working on that. Probably have about 4 more at this rate. If you're watching me, try to get 6 by the time I get my 4. Touch it outside, bring it inside. 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 Speed dribble back. Outside, bring it in. Outside, bring it in. Outside, bring it in. And look, I'm even talking to myself as I do it to make sure I get those touches in. Whatever your mind can believe, your body will achieve, but you got to sometimes tell your mind what you're doing. Right? So I talk to myself a lot on the field. When people mark me like, this guy's crazy. No one wants to sit by me in BART either, because I do that. All right, very cool. We're going to take our cones. So cone number 2 is the outside about 2 to 3 feet. It's about 6 steps out to the outside, out to the outside, out to the outside. Cool. Push the ball to the outside to the right. This is your chance to Cruyff it and bring it over and come back to the left. Okay, right now we're just going to work on the right side. So I'm going to use my left foot to touch the ball again to the next cone. So cone number 2 to cone number 4. And I use it back behind me. Then I bring it again, bring it back behind me, get control, and then dribble back. So you're doing 3 out of the 6 cones, right? So I go to my right. As I get here, I Cruyff it behind me. I bring it over to the left. I may have to stop with my left foot. Then I touch with my left foot, a pass, basically getting that 6 feet out of the way, touch it back, sort of pass to the other cone and bring it back, and then speed dribble back. Okay, and I'll try to talk it so you can see it. Once again, I touch it to my right. I catch it with my right. I bring it back behind my left leg. Then I come over and catch it with my left. I pass the ball over to the right, stop it with my right, bring it back behind my left leg, come back to my left, push it to my right, back behind my left leg, and again, right? So we can do 4 more of those, at least. If you can get 6 more, even better. If you need to see it, I'm doing it, so. Touch to my right, bring it back to my left. Touch to my right, bring it back to my left. Go again. Touch to my right, bring it to my left, behind my leg. Touch to my right, bring it back behind my left. Touch to my right, bring it back behind my left. Speed dribble back. Cool. Now we're going to do the other side. So I touch it with my left, use my right foot to touch it to my left. Now you're going to catch with your left and you're going to bring it back behind your right foot. It's going to bring it back over to the right. So now I'm on the right. I pass the ball to my left again. It's like a baby pass to myself. I catch it, back behind my leg, catch it again. Touch, back behind my leg, catch it again. The crazy thing is actually easier with my left foot. Why? Because I'm going to my right. Right? It's a lot easier to go to my right. So I touch, bring it back, touch, bring it back, oops, touch, bring it back, then we do it again. All right, try to get 10 of those. Touch to my left, bring it back my right, touch to my left, bring it back to my right, touch to my left, bring it back to my right, and we go again. Cool. Once again, Touch to my left, bring it back to my right. Cool. Touch to my left, bring it back to my right. Cool. I think you guys got 3 more in you. Touch, bring it back, touch, bring it back, touch, bring it back, come back, 1 more. Cool. All right, next one, a little pivot turn. We're gonna go to the right. When I get here, you can do a couple things. You can use your toe stop and sort of L it to the outside and get around and spin. Or I can have the ball here and move my body around so I can push it straight. So I'll show the two. I don't want to pull back here because the pullback exposes the ball. But once I touch it here, I outside hook turn and spin, touch, touch, touch. I get around. Or I get here and I move my body around without moving the ball, and then I touch and get around. Okay, so you decide. I actually like touching the ball as much as I can. So I do like quick little touches. So we're gonna come to cone number 2, spin out to the outside of my outside shoulder, get to cone number 3, touch the ball to cone number 4, spin out, get to cone number 5, touch the ball to cone number 6, spin out, and then come back. And will you get dizzy? Probably. Okay, so once again, touch it to cone number 2, I spin, try to get 10 of these, touch it, spin, accelerate, get there, good. Touch it, and look, I'm baby passing the ball to myself just to create space, and then I'm now spinning around, right? So once again, touch, spin, get around, cool, touch, spin, get around, touch, spin, get around, come back. 2 more. See how we're doing. Love it. Yeah, have control. Be on the balls of your feet, your toe down, knees bent. Balance. Good. I love it. Remember, point your toe down when you spin. If you point your toe up, sometimes you're on your heel and not on your toe. So we want to be on our toe because we move faster from our toes than we do our heels. Cool. Last one. All right, left foot. So it's easier for me to just start on cone number 3. Cone number 3, spin, push there, touch the ball, spin, touch around. Hold on, Coach Rob is calling me. Keep going. Sorry, fellas, that was Coach Rob. He's locked out. He's trying to get in. So, right. All right. Cool. Once again, touch it to your cone 3. Spin, spin. Get around. Then I'm going to touch it to the left again. Spin, spin. Get around. Touch it to my left. Spin, spin. Get around, and then come back. Couple more. Touch it to my left. I spin with my left outside. Touch the ball. Right? If you got here early and you watched the video we were showing, you saw De Bruyne, Pogba, Cruz, Van de Boer, right? Who plays for Barca. Um, saw them all sort of spin and sometimes get out to hold the ball and create space. Because sometimes if you spin, the defender backs off. That gives you space to dribble a little bit more or find that pass that you're trying to lead, right? We all want to train like we're midfielders no matter what position we play because we can play like this anywhere. Will we get mad at you doing it in the corner of our defensive third? Probably not, right? Is it risky? Yeah, risk and reward. You got to figure it out. Cool. That's the dribbling portion for today because I want to really start getting us into start knocking the ball and passing a little bit. So you can get a sip of water if you want. Find your wall or something that you can push the ball off of. Okay, and this is also where you get your sprinting done. So hopefully we can see this. I push the ball against my wall. As I get it, I want to be able to fake left first. Then I push the ball with my outside portion of my foot. I pass it to where I want to pass it. Okay. Now, when you pass it and you're outside, maybe at the park, you're going to have to sprint and go get it and then come on back. So while we're getting 20, if you're getting 10, that's okay. You're actually getting a little bit better because you're using space and accelerating. So once again, pass the ball, take it to my left. Well, I just stepped over. Didn't mean to do that, but that's what happened. Pass it and go get it and then come on back. Okay. So once again, pass it, bring it over to my left, bring it to my right, push the ball, go get it. Right? Pass it, bring it over to my left, bring it over to my right, pass the ball, go get it. Right? We want to be good dribblers and good passers. Pass the ball, bring it to my left, bring it to my right, go get it. Once again, while we're getting our 20 and you're outside and you don't, when you make your second pass, you don't have a wall, you may have to chase the ball, or may I just use a chair here, right? So touch, bring it across to my left, bring it to my right, find the pass, and look, I'm actually following my pass a little bit to go support my teammate when I pass it. So I go help him out. I bring it here. I said, okay, hey Johnny over there, I got you, buddy, right? And so if I have Coach Rob there, right, I know I'm going to go support him just in case he loses the ball, yeah? Yes, go support, right? So not only do it's always pass and move. It's not pass and stand still. And move doesn't mean follow the ball. It could just mean back up in a space. You'll watch some holding midfielders. They'll receive it, they'll get it, they'll pass it, and then they back up a little bit to create more space to get the ball back again. I used to love doing that. I pass it to my teammate, they give it back to me, and then we may have 2 or 3 passes that way. Yeah. Off to my left, open up the right, pass right. Cool. All right. Couple more. Let's go 2 more if you're there. Look, I don't have a wall on the other side. I only have my bed, so I have to use my chair here to use my wall. Not only do I use my chair, I use an ironing board here so the ball doesn't go away. So look, improvising, being creative, do what you need to get done to get your training in. All right, cool. Pass with your left. As it comes back, you're going to bring the ball to your right. Whatever you need to do to bring it back to your left, then pass the ball and go get it. I'll show it again. Pass the ball. Here comes the player. I go to my right. Uh-oh. but I really want to use my left side and get that winger in. Okay, then I bring it back. So try that again. Pass it to myself, bring it to my right. Oh, bring it back to my left, pass it. I didn't even count my touches, but I can count to see how many touches it is. Right? So I pass it, 1 for the receive, 2 for the touch to the outside, 3 over, 4 for the step, 5, 6, right? So remember, everything's 3s and 6s. If we can release the ball within 6 seconds, really good. If we can get the ball back in 6 seconds, really good too if we lose it, yeah? One thing you learn at Barcelona, the first thing you learn, if you lose the ball, get it back in under 6 seconds. They're a pressing team. They like to be around the ball, and if they make a mistake, they just get it back. It's okay. People make mistakes. Just get it back. Obviously, if you're really good and you make little mistakes and you have the ball, it's a lot easier to play, right? And as the opponent, if they're chasing you around the game, it gets discouraging when you're just chasing the ball. It's like playing monkey in the middle once in a while. It's like, oh my God, I don't have the ball. And it gets frustrating after 10 or 11 passes, right? And we used to be really good getting 100 passes a game or 130 passes a game. So we got to get back to that. But we don't want to stop the dribbling as well, okay? If you want to play in the United States and the pros, the MLS is getting guys earlier. 15, 16 years old, they're signing now, right? So make sure you can play at 11 years old, and then they'll notice you. Cool. Keep going. A couple more. Left foot, I take it over to my right. I switch my feet. I bring it over to my left, and I pass the ball. Cool. All right. Next one. Right? We want to keep the ball a little bit. So all I want you to do is pass the ball. Pass the ball. So you have 2 passes. That way I get used to my 1 touch. So I pass, pass, and then when I receive it, I want you to dribble, make a move, and then dribble and then bring it back. So whatever move you want, you be creative. Once again, wall, receive it, take the space, whatever move, sprint back with the ball and do it again. So here, 1, 2, receive it, do the move, come back. And again, wall, receive it, do the move, come back. And look, as you can tell by my voice, it's taxing on your lungs as well, right? If you do it fast, receive it. Oops, I forgot the second pass. So 2 passes, explode in the space on the dribble. So it's 1, 2, once I receive it, get into that space, do a little move, maybe come back. Okay, the quicker you do it, the better you'll get at it. Yeah, you're working on turns, change the speed, change the direction. You pick the move, I just want you to be fast, quick, efficient, and come back. Yeah, a little move, quick. Bring it back, efficient, perfect. And again, 1, 2, explode in the space, yes. 1, 2, Love it. I love it. You guys are getting a lot of touches. You're getting a lot of movement. You get a lot of change of direction and the switch. Yes, I like it. Well done, Finn. Yes. Some of you guys are getting 20 by the time I'm getting 10. That's even better. I love it. All right, cool. Other side. All right, I got to set up my chair again because I have a problem going to my left here. Right? 2 touches. I got to be really good because it's hitting the chair. 1, 2, accelerate into space. Do whatever you need to get done and come on back. Maybe I can get rid of my ironing board. Don't need that anymore. So I don't run into it. Left foot, accelerate. And we're exploding to the left, so we get used to doing that. Yeah, I get 20 of those. If you, like I said, if you don't, this one shouldn't be too bad. You should be able to get control of the ball quickly, so you're not really passing into space and chasing. You're actually just dribbling. You passes, receive it, accelerate. And it's okay if you mess up, just try to clean it up. No one's watching but me and Coach Rob and the rest of the YouTube world, right? Because it'll be on YouTube. You never know who's watching. Someone may watch our YouTube and says, "Oh my God, I like that kid. I like his work rate." Then all of a sudden, Coach Troy, Coach Robert, myself, or Coach Kurt get a phone call, or Coach Nate gets a call. Man, I saw your kid on YouTube. How good is that kid? All right, very cool. All right, you know me, I like balls in the air, right? Got to be able to bring that down. So we're flowing along. We're getting through a lot of stuff. So let's work on this stuff. Yeah. So balls in the air. You're going to try to receive it before it touches the ground, get control, and then accelerate in the space, right? So whatever you can. If you have tricks and you want to rainbow the ball to yourself, you can do that too. Hard to do. But I just toss it up, bring it down. Yeah, do a little move, and then go forward. You be creative. Get control of the ball. Once again, bring it down. Look. Yeah. Oh. Right. You can totally just receive the ball and go forward too. Into space and go. You decide on what you want to do. I don't work on moves a lot, so maybe I could work on these things as I do it. The more you do the moves, the more your ankles will loosen up too. Make it easier. I'm sure you got stiff ankles after this week. Right? So I was doing everything with my feet, trying to bring it down. Lysis, elevator down. Right? I may have to use my thigh here, so I do the same thing. Bring it down with my thigh, and then go. Once again, you can do a move. So if I get it, boom, bring it down with my thigh. Yeah, yes. Right? Get touches. The more touching, more touches. I think Justin Bieber has 10,000 touches, right? They said to become prolific in something, you have to have 10,000 moments. So try to get 10,000 touches to get prolific. Means get good at it. And I thank you guys all for showing up because it shows me you guys want to get good and want to get better. And Cool. Now I'm taking it up to my chest, right, and bringing it down. Let's see if I can move this up. Yeah, I bring it down and get forward. Realize I want to get forward too on it as well, right? It's not just bring it down and hold it. Bring it down, get control, go forward. Cool. You know, some of you guys will be able to cross the ball really well this year. The ball may come in, I may chest it into a goal. You can do that. If you can't head the ball yet at your age group, you could totally chest it. I told you the story about Coach Nolan. He was the guy that come in and run into it, hit it with his belly, and it goes in the goal. But hey, we scored a goal, right? It doesn't say in the stats that, oh my God, he scored with his belly or he scored with his chest. Yeah, bring it down. Try not to catch it, right? Let your body soften the ball. This is why we work on this stuff. The more you do it, the more it gets comfortable and the chest pain goes away. When I was your guys' age, I used to chest the ball so much that my chest would get red, and we used to use these balls called Mikasa. And after a while, my chest would have Mikasa on my chest backwards, right? Because I chest it so much. I couldn't afford Adidas, so. And Nike didn't exist, so. Perfect. All right, so we did balls in the air, we dribbled a little bit, we passed a little bit. All right, we don't get to shoot, so we're going to work on that hopefully next week when we see each other outside on the field, but we can get our fitness in, right? So the goal is to get our fitness in. We'll start with our burpees first, yeah? Let's get our burpees out of the way. That way they're done. And 25 today? Yeah, we can do 25. Yeah, is that okay with you, Lucas? Playing with the. Yeah, 25 burpees. Nate's already going. So if you see Nate, go ahead. Start going. Get him out of the way. I'm going to take my headphones off so I can do them correctly. I just figured out why I was getting my rug burns from my knees. I was getting rug burns on my knees, and I was like, where is this coming from? I realize now, it's when I do my burpees. I'm rubbing my knees on the carpet. So I got, yeah, it's pretty cool. All right, next one. Let's go right into our V-ups. Get our abs out of the way. All right, touch your toes. Oh, we'll do crunches today. So crunches, I just want us to be up here, right? Knees up in the air. Elbows out. Bring your shoulders to your knees. So I turn sideways so I can see that. Right? My knees are up. You're going to come up. Okay, try that. Go ahead, go. Let's do 30 of those. Try to keep your elbows out a little bit so you're not pulling on your neck. Well done, Lucas. Remember to breathe, Kai. Nate, bring your feet off the ground. Yeah, now do it. There you go. Well done, Malachi. Not all the way up, Malachi. Just bring your knees up. Sort of halfway up. Try to keep your elbows out. Very cool. All right. That's out of the way. Our lunges here, right? So I'll go sideways so you can see it. We'll go 24. That means it's 12 each leg. So I'm out, push back with my heel, come back. Then I use my left. Push to my heel, come back. And then you just speed it up. If you don't have old knees like me, maybe you can even hop and jump and do them, right? So you depend on what you want to do, however your body can handle it. Don't hurt yourself, but do make yourself stronger, right? Remember to breathe. Try not to get your knees past your toes. Okay, no knees past your toes, because then that'll save your knees. So if you're not going as deep, that's more to hip flexibility, not to the knee flexibility. And obviously, the more flexible you are, the less you're going to get injured. That's the worst thing to happen, right? We come out of this pandemic, COVID, or whatever. You come back to training and we're not physically fit, and then you get hurt, right? All right, cool. Next one's push-ups. Right, let's get down and do some push-ups. Let me take my headphones out again. Right, so down and up. Yeah, let's try to get at least 15. If you get 20, even better. Well done, Rocco. Keep it going, bud. Obviously, the more your elbows bend, the better it is. The straighter your back is, the better it is. The more you're off your knees, the better it is. You guys know where you're at. Just get better every day, right? Your start's going to be different than someone else's start. So the object is just to get better. Cool. Squats, right? Make sure you're parallel here, and I'll do it sideways so you can see. So when you come down, my knees are not past my toes, and back up. So I either like to have my hands out or up. So if I'm here, and then back up, then I know I'm parallel, or you can have them up in the air, and then back up. Okay, you can knock out 24 of those easy. Go ahead. Try not to just buckle your knees. Danielle, you just bring your feet closer together. Who is that, Hassan or Danielle? Bring your feet closer together. They're too far, yeah. And then drop lower. Imagine if you're sitting on a chair, right? See if you can get all the way down to the chair. I like to actually put a soccer ball there and get that low, right? I basically touch the soccer ball and then come back up. So touch the soccer ball and come back up. Barely touch it. Don't sit on the ball. Just barely touch the soccer ball and come on up. Cool. What do we have left? Planks, yeah. Planky planks. 1 minute maybe? Yeah. Let's go 1 minute, 30 seconds on our planks. Okay, 1 minute, 30 seconds on our planks. Ready? Come on down. We'll start when everyone's down. All right, let's go. Let's do it. Forearms, toes, and breathe. You may hear me breathing a little heavy. When things get difficult for me, I just breathe more. My breath runs me, right? When I'm tired, I breathe more. When I'm excited, I breathe more. When I'm relaxed, I breathe less. When I'm doing my planks and I feel the strain, I breathe. Keep going. 30 more seconds. And cool down. Yeah. Let's go down to a stretch to make sure we're stretching. You can see me back here. First one's easy. Hug your knee into your chest. Keep the other leg straight. Sit up nice and tall. But pull the left toe back. So I'm using my right. I'm hugging my knee into my chest. I sit up nice and tall. But my left toe is pulled back towards my knee, stretching out my leg. And if you feel discomfort, that's just telling you need to stretch a little bit more. Unless you're like me, fat, then my fat's in the way. Yeah. I was fortunate when I played college and amateurs. I was very skinny and very fit. Okay, and switch. Remember, sit up nice and tall. Hug that knee into the chest. The right toe comes back towards the knee. I actually even try to push my right knee, my right heel, down to the ground. And if you pull into your knee, you'll feel the back stretch as well. Hopefully drink enough water and you sweat, a little bit of sweat today. That's always good. Cool, butterflies, real simple. Right? There's two ways to do it. You can either have your heels past your knees, or you can pull them in closer and do the same thing. And then obviously I always rest my hands on my knees, so it makes it a little bit more open. And then sit up nice and tall and breathe, right? Remember to breathe. Cool. Hip flexors are very important to footballers. So you're going to bring your right foot forward, left foot back, and then reach up into the air. Okay. If you're on your knees and that's uncomfortable and you're on cement, you can totally do this up onto your legs. I actually like this one better because I can push the heel down. Keep the front knee bent, back leg straight, reach up to the air. It's actually called warrior pose in yoga. Good switch. Good stretch on my hip. Same thing, stretch. You'll find as you get older, if you work on flexibility, you become quicker and faster and less injuries. And you stay more athletic. Right? Cool. Next one's here, sumo squat. It's down to the ground. Keep your heels on the ground if you can. That's how you know your Achilles tendons are flexible. You don't want to hurt that tendon. That one's really hard because there's no way of staying off your feet. All right. Hey, appreciate your guys' energy today. It felt really good. I think you guys were working hard, and I saw you guys working, and um, so that was really cool. That was probably one of the better sessions that we've had because you guys brought the energy. Feel free to chat it up. You're good.
Okay.
Thank you, Coach. Thank you, Coach.
See you Thursday.
Thank you, Coach.
Thank you, Coach Mom.
Thank you. Thanks, Coach. Bye, Coach.
Thanks, Coach.
I remember little brother.
How do you know?
Hey, Dino, Cruz is, I think, yelling at you.
Huh? What did you say?
Cruz is yelling.
Hi, Dino. Hi, Chris.
Oh, there you go. All right. Dino, how hot is it there right now?
Not that. It's kind of cool. Not that hot.
Okay.
It's 60 degrees over here.
Where are you at?
Oregon.
Oh, you're still in Oregon. Well, better come back soon. I think we're going to open up pretty soon, buddy.
They will be back on Sunday.
We'll be back on Sunday.
Yeah, hopefully the last thing I heard is that we're trying to open the 21st, so we'll see. We'll see, but don't quote me on that. All right.
I'll see you
So
soon then.
you guys, if I don't see you, I will see you guys on the field. That's what I'm hoping for. All right. See you soon.
Bye.
Bye. Thank you.
You're welcome.